Your life, your rules. Unlocked with Huawei Mate 7's advanced fingerprint security on a 6-inch display. Huawei Mate 7. Huawei.
I'm in New York this week for the launch of UNICEF's Innovation Center, a hub where they can bring together all of the innovations that they've done around the world looking after children so that they can amalgamate them, perfect them, and roll them out to the rest of the countries where they look after children. You're going to see some really fascinating, interesting things. Let's go take a look. Donovan Neil May, you're a great South African export. One of the other initiatives you've involved in is the CMO Council, the Chief Marketing Office Council, and through the power of social corporate investment, you are trying to help great institutions like UNICEF use the power of big business. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the whole idea here is to create a global innovation ecosystem, bringing together companies, small businesses, entrepreneurs, universities, venture capitalists, incubators, accelerators, and have them all collectivized into one environment so they can better understand what UNICEF is doing, and we can start to source technology and solutions that can be modified, adapted, and utilized in the field, which is 150 countries plus for UNICEF. Tremendous issues and challenges and complexities of how to deploy and scale technology across those large number of countries. So the Chief Marketing Officer Council is a big organization. We have almost 10,000 members. Our members control about almost $500 billion of marketing spend, and these are private sector companies that can give back and get involved and support the programs that UNICEF is doing.
The plan actually around the Global Innovation Center is to put in place a structure that lets us scale up massively. So when we talk about scale, we're not talking about something that goes to 1 or 2 districts in a country, not even to every single place in a country, but to multiple countries. So Toby, I think a great example of this is U-Report. It's a mobile phone-based application that allows young people, and at this point it's almost 800,000 young people in 14 countries, to really engage on topics to tell us and tell their leaders what's not working, the ideas that they have, and feedback, and it really is this incredible feedback loop that we've never been able to have with young people who are the future citizens of countries in real time.
And at the end of the day, UNICEF is about caring for the children, and it's not just an SMS system. It's a range of very clever innovations that can make children's lives better.
All of these are part of a total universe almost that is around giving children everywhere, no matter what circumstance they're born into, the very best chance of fulfilling their full potential, which we really look at as our mission at the Global Innovation Center, to take proven innovations and scale them up to every place.
Sharad, this is quite a break with the way UNICEF has done things in the past, and this Innovation Center is really a grand departure, but a grand step forward in how UNICEF is going to solve its problems.
The Global Innovation Center for Children was set up in January 2014. And the idea behind it was that we need to focus on South-South collaboration. And what we want to do with the Global Innovation Center is to actually reach out to these people and to the universities that are like Rhodes University, that's out there in one of the poorest areas of South Africa, for instance. We have found that private sector companies like Philips are very receptive. They're moving away from a shareholder-only model to a stakeholder model, where the consumers and the users on the ground are major stakeholders. So it's not just for profit, but now it's also meeting the needs of the people who actually form their consumer base. So Philips last year formed a foundation, and the Global Innovation Center is one of the first grantees of that foundation.
We formed the Philips Foundation October last year, and we're really looking at how we can use the Philips innovation power, its people, its resources, to work with key non-profit partners, UNICEF, but also the International Red Cross.
And Philips already has a number of very clever solutions for emerging markets, and you have a lab in Nairobi. Tell us a little about those.
Yeah, well, we have what we call our Africa Innovation Hub based in Nairobi, a team of researchers, scientists, but also business developers and incubators. And I'm really fortunate from the foundation to be able to work really closely with their teams and use their ability and expertise together with things like this UNICEF Global Innovation Center.
So there you have it. Those are some of the great ideas that we've seen at UNICEF, and they're so fantastic. I'd like to revisit some of them in coming weeks because this is really world-changing stuff.
So